president is leaving. This is his car. Yeah, the car name. Yes, the car. That's not for fair. Yes. Yeah, the car. That's not for fair. The military people, MPK. There's a president there. The number of cars there, yes. Look at the cars amount. You know, it's you'll be a somber man on my note. We say people need to give me that respect and honor. Yeah.
Should be there to receive him. Who there? They give you one. I'm receiving them.
please.
Hey, let's go.
Nobody is allowed within this perimeter. If you are not accredited, please, we will ask you to give us some reasonable space. Thank you very much. When the colonial masters invaded the jurisdiction of the then Gold Coast colony to a more industrialized economy, today we have gathered here in fulfillment of the President's promise to inject a lot of capital into the railway sector to facilitate trade and build Ghana's economy. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the grand commissioning of the Tema MPAKADAN standard gauge railway line and the diesel multiple unit train here in Tema. Without wasting much time, we'll go straight to the program and invite to the podium the Very Reverend Holalipo from the Full Gospel Church International in Tema to usher us into a prayer as we begin this program. Let's welcome Reverend Holalipo.
Thank you. Today I will say, let all come and see what the Lord has done through our president and his able team for this wonderful project we are seeing today. Amen. Let's rise on our feet and share a word of prayer. When you read Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, it said, commit whatever you do into God's hands and you will see success at the end of the day. Father, this day we want to say thank you for the wisdom, the strength, and the health you have given unto the president, his able team, and the men who worked on this beautiful project. As we gathered here to commission this project, we ask for your presence, your peace, and your protection. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much, Reverend, for the opening prayer. As tradition demands, we will do a pouring of libation, and it's going to be done by the Tema Sapumo Bulomo Numo Ashiboy Kofi II. Pouring of libation by Numo Ashiboy Kofi II. Thank you very much, Lumo Ashiboy Kofi. The second, now that we have prayed to the Almighty God, pour libation to seek the face of the gods of our land, I believe that all of us need to touch in our seat belts and buckle up for the start of the program. President, I'll take the opportunity to introduce Tema and MPAKADAN here. I will introduce to you some dignitaries from our partners and dignitaries from government, and then we shall proceed accordingly. Present in our midst is the chief of Afinia, who is the president of the Afinia Traditional Council, and his interact. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's acknowledge Afutu, the third chief of Afinia, and his interact. The Menya Kuno of Menya Crop is represented by Johnson Chair Babite Wow II. He came with this interact. Let's acknowledge them and do it better. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst the Amankado and acting president of the Tema Traditional Council, Ni Adote Abu II. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me take the opportunity to also introduce to you the manager of this beautiful edifice that we are here to commission. Mr. Divine Okutu is the general manager for the Tema MPAKADAN. I introduce to you the Deputy Managing Director, Administration and Operations, Ghana.
Once more to you, consider our plea for a sea defense at our do in the Manhattan to forestall any serious catastrophe. We do recall that prior to the commencement of the Ebo expansion program, we had cause to warn that by experience, one of the negative effects of the existing Ebo is that the increase in tidal waves has consumed over 40 houses, and that the likelihood of a further increase in this waves leading to a submerging of more houses was imminent. A lot of theories were proposed to allay our fears. But what do we see today? We have been vindicated. More houses are on the verge of collapse or being submerged in the sea. A major road cannot survive the ensuing year if nothing is done as a matter of urgency. Your Excellency, it will be recalled that in an earlier plea as regards the negative impact on the indigenes as a result of the intended transformation of Tema from a small fishing village to an industrial hub of Ghana, its negative impact on the people vis-à-vis the loss of our students, which resulted in a resettlement, in which case we painful had to lose our ancestral home. Your Excellency, our greatest worry is that dwelling places for our children is becoming imminently impossible because we are caged between the sea and the industries to the extent that currently plots meant for residential homes are being turned into industrial plots. Further, a chunk of our land that has not been yet utilized for the benefit of all are being sold instead of reverting into the store. Our fear is that in the not too distant future, we have no choice than to park ourselves in the small corner in the whole of Tema enclave. These are the social effects and the images of Tema. Your Excellency, economically, the people of Tema used to be farmers efficiently. Our farmlands our farmers were thrown out of business to make way for industries. I would have thought that to atone for this, at least measures would have been taken in place to ensure that the quota of job opportunities so created will have been reserved for the student. Nothing of such happened. In the circumstance, a greater percentage of our youth are jobless. Your Excellency, in any case, if our families were available, we would have gone into farming, but that is not the case. Your Excellency, this has been brought the notice of successive governments. It is therefore regrettable this plight of us has not touched the hearts of any government. Therefore, we continue to be hoping against you. Your Excellency, we hope that despite your limited days in office, you can confidently say that you can do something about this before you leave office, if you so desire. This is our humble prayer, Your Excellency. As we proceed on the elections, it is our belief that all the necessary measures have been put in place to ensure a peaceful and fair elections. We implore on all political actors to conduct themselves in a manner that will not jeopardize the peace being enjoyed in the country since Ghana attained independence. Your Excellency, may you live long, may MPP live longer, and may Ghana live forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nishipi Ama, spokesperson of the Tema Traditional Council. I believe the President has taken note of your concerns and we shall address it accordingly. We shall have a cultural dance by the Ghana Dance Ensemble, a Sikado Curtain constituency. The Honorable Joe Gatti is also invited. Let's welcome him. Very instrumental in the development of the railway and where we have come so far. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a dynamic member of parliament and a minister in charge of railway development, under whose leadership we are all gathered here, is the Honorable John Peter Amewule. Thank you. Since 2008, from 2007 when he showed up to take the mantle of the High Office of Ghana, he has been consistent in whatever he said. He's been talking about the fact that Ghana, since independence, has run the Georgesburg economy, and he promised to change the fortune of the Ghanaian economy, focusing on industrialization. And a key role or a key facilitator of industrialization is the transport system that we use in commuting to the various industrial hubs and the trains. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency Nana Addo. We shall receive a welcome statement by our host mayor, the mayor of Tema, Honorable Yohani Ama Ashiti. Let's welcome the podium, the mayor of Tema, the Honorable
Akuffo Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, Minister of Railway Development, and MP for Hohoe constituency, Honorable John Peter Amewule, and his Deputy Minister, Honorable Akuffo Addo, Ministers of State, the Indian High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Anish Gupta, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Railway Development Authority, Honorable Seth Achampon, Eastern Regional Minister, Mr. Kupuswani, Director, Mr. Yobe Sang, Executive Vice President of AFCON's Infrastructure Limited, Mr. Yawusu, CEO of Ghana Railway Development Authority, Nea Jete Agbo II, Tema Bankalo, and the Acting President, Tema Traditional Council, and all my river chiefs here today. Jase Chakabuti Kwao the third, representing the Secretary the second, the Kuno of the Manya Provo, the President of the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs, Nime Name, Engineer Dr. Michael Ajay Anyetai, the MD, and then all ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I bring you warm greetings from the Honorable Regional Minister of Greater Accra, Honorable Daniel Kwaketatos Global, who could not be with us today. I ask his speech to be delivered by myself. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion as we officially commission the Tema MPAKADAN standard gauge railway line and diesel multiple unit trains. Today marks a significant milestone in Ghana's journey towards infrastructure and economic transformation. This project therefore represents the government's unwavering commitment to revitalizing the railway sector, which has long been a vital backbone of industrial growth and national development. It is without doubt that this administration, under the able leadership of His Excellency, Akuffo Addo, has witnessed empowered investment in railway infrastructure more than any other administration since independence. The Tema MPAKADAN standard gauge railway line is the first of its kind in the country and forms part of the broader vision to enhance our transport sector, making it more efficient and interconnected. By linking Tema Harbour to the northern regions, the project would ease the movement of goods, promote trade, and significantly reduce the cost of doing business. As you all may be aware, this project is not just a standalone project, but an integral component of a larger initiative, the Ghana-Burkina Faso Railway Interconnectivity Project. As part of a 1,000-kilometer rail network, it will connect the port of Tema to Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, fostering stronger ties with our neighbors and enhancing regional economic integration. His Excellency, this railway project reflects strategic intent of the government to develop multimodal transport systems that improve connectivity, efficiency, and sustainability. The introduction of diesel multiple unit trains add another layer of convenience, ensuring safer and faster passenger services. As we inaugurate these transformational projects, we also acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our stakeholders, government agencies, contractors, financiers, donor partners, and the communities along the route whose collective efforts have made this day possible. Your Excellency, as I continue to reiterate at all the projects I have joined you to commission the Greater Accra region, we the people of the region are most grateful for the numerous infrastructure projects you have delivered. As an indigene of Tema, I know how dear this project is to my people, given the economic benefits associated with it. In conclusion, let us all embrace these opportunities this railway offers. It is a gateway to economic empowerment, regional trade expansion, and enhanced mobility for our people. Together we can ensure that this investment yields long-term benefits for Ghana and beyond. On this note, I once again welcome you all to this historic event. Thank you for your presence, and may this commissioning mark the beginning of even greater achievement in our railway sector. Thank you, and may the good Lord bless us all. God bless our whole land.
Thank you very much, Mayor of Tema, Honorable Yohani Amar Ashiti. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as tradition demands, once we welcome by the government representative, we shall take a remark from the Tema Traditional Council, and this remark is going to be delivered by the spokesperson of the Traditional Council, Ni Shipi Ama. Let's welcome the spokesperson of the Tema Traditional Council, Ni Shipi Ama. You should have doing better in welcome as you welcome the
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Akuffo Addo, Honorable Minister for Railways Development, Honorable Contractor, Honorable other Minister of State, Tema, Metropolitan Chief Executive, Honorable Bawumia. That DPG is a managing the board of the Railways Ministry, name and all protocols of it. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the chiefs and people of Tema and other naming here present, I wish to express our sincerest gratitude for the opportunity granted us to be part of this memorable occasion. Indeed, we are full of praises to government in their vision to create the enabling environment that will guarantee free flow of people, goods, and services to and through the harbour. We don't know that lately the harbour is not serving Ghana alone, but a few neighboring countries in the sub-region. With the harbour expansion, which has increased the volume of cargo handling in the harbour, one could imagine how chaotic the situation would have been if transportation, a very vital tool in this regard, is not given immediate attention to affairs. To the extent that government has been able to make through this and see the need and wisdom to develop the railway sector, is an indication of a preparedness to make the best out of the harbour. Also, when it has become a facility in use by sister countries in the sub-region. Excellency, we wish to seize this opportunity to renew our appeal once more to you. Consider our plea for a sea defense at our do in Tema to forestall any serious catastrophe. We do recall that prior to the commencement of the airport expansion program, we had cause to warn that by experience, one of the negative effects of the existing airport is that the increase in tidal waves has consumed over 40 houses, and that the likelihood of a further increase in this waves leading to a submerging of more houses was imminent. A lot of theories were proponent to allay our fears, but what do we see today? We have been vindicated. More houses are on the verge of collapse or being submerged in the sea. A major road cannot survive the ensuing year if nothing is done as a matter of urgency. Your Excellency, it should be recalled that in an earlier plea as regards the negative impact on the indigenes as a result of the intended transformation of Tema from a small fishing village to an industrial hub of Ghana, its negative impact on the people vis-à-vis the loss of our students, which resulted in a resettlement, in which case we painful had to lose our ancestral home. Your Excellency, our greatest worry is that dwelling places for our children is becoming imminently impossible because we are caged between the sea and the industries to the extent that currently plots meant for residential homes are being turned into industrial plots. Further, a chunk of our land that has not been yet utilized for the benefit of all are being sold instead of reverting into the store. Our fear is that in the not too distant future, we have no choice than to park ourselves in the small corner in the whole of Tema enclave. These are the social effects and the indigenes of Tema. Your Excellency, economically, the people of Tema used to be farmers and fishermen. Our farmers were thrown out of business to make way for industries. I would have thought that to atone for this, at least measures should have been taken to ensure that the quota of job opportunities so created will have been reserved for the student. Nothing of such happened. In the circumstance, a greater percentage of our youth are jobless. Your Excellency, in any case, if our families were available, we would have gone into farming, but that is not the case. Your Excellency, this has been brought the notice of successive governments. It is therefore regrettable that this plight of us has not touched the hearts of any government. Therefore, we continue to be hoping against you. Your Your Excellency, we hope that despite your limited days in office, you can confidently say that you can do something about this before you leave office, if you so desire. This is our humble prayer, Your Excellency. As we proceed on the elections, it is our belief that all the necessary measures have been put in place to ensure a peaceful and fair elections. We implore on all political actors to conduct themselves in a manner that will not jeopardize the peace being enjoyed in the country since Ghana attained independence. Your Excellency, may you live long, may MPP live longer, and may Ghana live forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nishipi Ama, spokesperson of the Tema Traditional Council. I believe the President has taken note of your concerns and we shall address it accordingly. We shall have a cultural dance by the Ghana Dance Ensemble.
Region, distinguished members of Parliament, Mayor of Tema, senior officials, traditional authorities, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor and privilege for me to join you on this momentous occasion. Today, we all witness a historic moment, the commissioning of the Tema MPAKADAN railway line and the launch of diesel multiple units. It's an important milestone in the history of Ghana since independence, and also a proud symbol of India-Ghana development partnership. On this occasion, I convey the warm wishes and congratulations to Your Excellency and people of Ghana on behalf of the government and people of India. Your Excellency, you are a great visionary who have strived hard in rapidly advancing the infrastructure of Ghana that will place the country on road to rapid economic progress. I express my deep appreciation to you, to your government for realization of this flagship project. India has been a long-standing partner in Ghana's developmental journey. We remain steadfast in our commitment towards the country's economic development. To put in perspective, Indian companies have invested nearly $2 billion, about $1 billion in lines of credit, buyer's credit during the last 2 decades. India is among the leading trade partners and source of foreign direct investment in this country. The commissioning of this important railway line, in fact, is the single largest project implemented under the government-to-government development partnership in Ghana. We are proud of it. It is also a testament of India's commitment to close cooperation within the global south. It is facilitated under the aegis of the Exim Bank of India and implemented by Messrs. Afcons Infrastructure Limited, the parent company Shapoorji Pallonji Limited. These companies have a sterling proven track record in India in rolling out world-class road and rail infrastructure and around the world. I'm really happy that very senior representation from these companies, from Afcons, from Shapoorji Pallonji, from Exim Bank is today represented over here. The 97-kilometer long railway line has several unique features that we all have heard. I must say, this is a marvelous feat for rail engineering, especially the Sanchi River Bridge. It brings modern rail technology and has a unique combination also. We have a project consultant from Italy, the implementing agency, the executing agency is from India, and the rolling stock that has come from Poland. And that too under the overall direction of the Ministry of Railways. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioning of the railway line today and the launch of DMUs, I am confident, will reshape Ghana's transportation landscape. It will enhance
the CEO of Ghana Railway Development Authority, the Managing Director of the Ghana Railway Company Limited, members of the construction company, Akuffo Construction, Team Engineering, our consultant, Tokyo, Nananu, Nime, Name, the clergy here present, all stakeholders, our friends in the media, it is my greatest pleasure and on this pleasant moment to welcome you all to this very important gathering to witness the commission of this historic infrastructure project in our dear nation, Ghana. Mr. President, the Tema MPAKADAN standard gauge line is a landmark project that you have instituted. It gave birth by the government of the new Patriotic Party some 16 years ago under the leadership of His Excellency President John Akuffo. And as pledged by you, Mr. President, Akuffo Addo, this is one of the many legacy projects in the rail sector that you will be leaving behind as you complete your successful tenure of office and in readiness to hand over to the next president of Ghana, Dr. Bawumia. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I know Ghanaians will give it to us for all this good thing we are doing. Thank you. Mr. President, the Tema MPAKADAN rail line commenced in 2017-2018 by Akuffo Construction Limited with an amount of 447 million funding under the Exim Bank Credit Facility secured and approved by the government of Ghana. Team Engineering, Mr. President, is our consultant from Italy. They supervise these projects on behalf of government and on behalf of the owners. The scope of the project involved the design and construction of over 97 kilometers of single standard gauge line from Tema to MPAKADAN, consisting of formation in cutting and embankment, culverts, bridges for drainage, ballast beds, tracks, works, grade separation, road over bridge, road under bridge, passenger stations, buildings, and many ancillary facilities. Mr. President, other components of the project include railhead facility at Tema and MPAKADAN, the maintenance yard equipment, freight yard, signaling and telecommunication, as well as 300 meters rail bridge over the Volta, the first of its kind in Africa. Mr. President, the magnificent rail bridge, which is the first of its kind in the sub-region and measures about 300 meters in length, located between Senchi and Old Accra, has been completed as part of this project. It is important to mention that as a result of the construction of the Senchi Bridge, a significant engineering achievement is being awarded from the Guinness Book of Records to give recognition to the world's deepest Reka Pile Bridge, which goes as deep as 76 meters below water level and further embedded in rock of length of greater than 10 meters. What this means is that this is the first of its kind in the world. And Mr. President, your infrastructure project for the first time is going into the Guinness Book of Records. We, the people of Ghana, are extremely excited for having been able to achieve this. Mr. President, a new road over bridge at Afienya on the Tema Akosombo Highway was also completed under the rail project in collaboration with the Ministry of Roads and Highways and Ghana Highway Authority. The road over bridge was commissioned by Mr. President and opened to traffic on 6 December 2022 during his tour of the Greater Accra region. Mr. President, the bridge has been designed and constructed as a 4-lane dual carriage road to accommodate the expansion of the Tema Akosombo Highway, whose construction is currently underway by the government of Ghana. And these are your vision. The 6 new rail stations have also been completed as part of the project to facilitate the passenger movement along the corridor. The stations being fitted with modern facilities to enhance passenger comfort. Mr. President, the stations are located at the following points: Ashama Station, Afienya Station, Shah Hill Station, Doyumo Kodiaba Station, Bom Station, and finally, Adomi Station. Mr. President, the current stations named along the line are in excess of 8, if you take into consideration the rehabilitations of the 2 stations here in Ashama. In addition, 2 existing stations at Tema and the industrial area have also been retrofitted to make it as a modern station. Mr. President, it's interesting to note that this is the longest single rail project you have completed since independence. Other similar rail activities and infrastructure undertaken during your term, Mr. President, have also been implemented by your government since coming into office in 2017, include the Western Rail Line Development Project, which is being developed in sections and with connections of about 22-kilometer sections from Kojokro, Manso, nearing completion of almost about 96%. The continuation of work on the section between the port of Tema and Takoradi and the Huni Valley, which is about 78 kilometers, Mr. President, is also on course. Furthermore, government is also financing the development of a new 6-kilometer standard gauge line in Kumasi between Edum and Kase as part of Western Line Development Project. Government, Mr. President, has since 2017 been investing in development of local capacity to maintain and sustain the rail system for the benefit of future generations. Following the upgrade of the old railway training school in Sekendi in 2020, the facility has since 2021 begun the academic year, providing training to over 1,000 youthful Ghanaians and other nations from and within the sub-region. The school now awards degrees and certificates to successful graduates through collaborative effort by the Ministry of Railway Development and the Ministry of Mines and Technology in Takwa. Mr. President, government has completed the upgrade of the old railway workshop complex at secondary Takoradi to strengthen the local capacity and repair and maintenance of the locomotives, wagon, coaches, and other ancillary rail equipment to efficiently operate in and within the area. The vision is to modernize and equip the facility for it to become a one-stop workshop to service the rail, mining, petroleum, agriculture, and other ancillary industry within Ghana. All the 7 workshops at the facility, including the storehouses, have been refurbished with the funding provided by government and currently being used for the maintenance and fabrication work by the Ghana Railway Company. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I bring my statement to end, I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to the various stakeholders whose support throughout the implementation of this phase of the project have contributed successfully to the first
very much, Mr. Youvis.
Your Excellency President Akuffo Addo, Honorable Minister of States, Your Excellency High Commissioner of India to Ghana, Honorable Member of Parliament, Chief Directors heads of ministries, departments and agencies present here, traditional authorities, all stakeholders present here, our friends from media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, my heartiest thanks to everybody present here and giving me an opportunity to share my memories associated with the project. This mega project is started in 2017, and right from the day one, as Afghanians, we were determined to complete this project not by default but by design. So we were fully involved wholeheartedly, and this dream became success not only because of our efforts which we put, but certainly love, affection and support we received from everybody, from every community, from every person here in Ghana. And over a time, this place became our home away from home. Thank you very much, everybody, for giving us such a tremendous support so that we could complete and turn our dream into reality today. Just taking few minutes, I will tell the brief details and quantum involved in this project so that everybody can appreciate. It was not a small job. Total cuttings we did were about 2.8 million cubic meter, out of which 2 million cubic meter were in the hard rock. Filling we did about to the tune of 5 million cubic meter. We have built total 176 structures along the track, out of which 137 were the culverts. We built 11 road overpasses, 24 road underpasses, 3 big bridges, and one very fantastic and memorable structure, that is the bridge across Old Town. Total track length 112 kilometers. For laying this track, we produced all the required concrete sleeper here only, and we feel proud to claim that we are the first one to produce concrete sleeper in Ghana. We laid 45 turnouts, and for your information, the turnout sleepers are very precise, and we took this challenge on hand, and the turnout sleepers which were required for 45 turnouts were also produced here only in Ghana. Total concrete which we consumed in completion of project is 165,000 cubic meter. Total steel which gone into concrete is to the tune of 11,000 metric ton. We built 6 new stations. We refurbished existing 2 stations, and in addition to that, seeing the requirement of the people, although was not in the original scope, we built 2 more passenger platforms recently so that more people can avail the facility. We have built 2 rail heads, one here at Tema where we are holding the function, other one is at MPAKADAN for loading and unloading of containers which are bound to go to the north.
Chairman, media advisor to the President and officials of the Presidency, Minister for Railways Development and Member of Parliament for Hohoi, Eastern Regional Minister, Deputy Minister for Railway Development, Member of Parliament for Asante South, Metropolitan Chief Executive of Tema Metropolitan Assembly, other NMDCs, the board chair, the Ghana Revenue Authority, the former Minister for Railway Development, the Member of Parliament for Chicago, Botanic, chairperson, members of the Board of Directors, and and Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Railway Development Authority, Chief Director of the Ministry of Railway Development, the Managing Director, Management and Staff of the Ghana Railway Company Limited, representatives of the contractors, Tema, the acting president of the Tema Traditional Council, Akuffo Addo, the chief of Bawumia, the representative of the Kono of Nanya Kono and other traditional rulers, the Indian High Commissioner, and members of the diplomatic corps, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a long time coming, but I'm very happy to be here today to commission a project of transformative significance to our homeland Ghana, the Tema MPAKADAN railway line. This historic achievement, the first ever standard gauge railway line in Ghana, symbolizes the bold strides we're making to modernize our transport infrastructure and drive the economic growth of our nation. This project is proof anymore we need of what is possible when vision, commitment, and hard work align. As President, I pledge to prioritize the revival and expansion of Ghana's railway sector. And today, we take another giant leap forward in fulfilling that promise. Ladies and gentlemen, since 2017, the Akuffo Addo government has placed railway development at the forefront of its agenda, recognizing it as a powerful catalyst for industrialization, trade facilitation, and socio-economic transformation. Railways are acknowledged globally as the most efficient mode for transporting bulk goods and large numbers of people. They are a linchpin for reducing the cost of doing business and fostering regional integration. This conviction led to the establishment of the Ministry of Railways Development in 2017, tasked with the singular mission of designing and executing policies and programs to build a modern railway system. The Ministry has worked assiduously to develop an integrated rail network that enhances the movement of goods and people, facilitates trade, and accelerates industrial and economic growth. Over the past 7.5 years, we've made substantial progress in reviving Ghana's railway infrastructure. Let me highlight some key achievements. 1, the Western Line rehabilitation. In 2017, we successfully rehabilitated the 66-kilometer narrow gauge section of the Western Line from Kujokoro to Takwa to enhance manganese haulage. 2, standard gauge development. In 2018, we initiated the construction of a 22-kilometer standard gauge section between Kujokoro and Manso. This will mark the beginning of our transition to a modern railway system. 3, further extensions. In 2020, we secured funding to extend the Western Rail Line from Manso to Buni Valley, covering 78 kilometers and linking directly to the port of Takwa. This will provide seamless connectivity for the transportations of minerals, bulk cargo, and other goods. And 4, the Kumasi Rail Network. We're financing the development of a 6-kilometer standard gauge line in Kumasi from Edu to Kasi, expanding further the Western Line's capacity. Today, however, we gather to celebrate the completion of the Tema MPAKADAN railway line, a vital component of Ghana's first multimodal transport system. Ladies and gentlemen, This 100-kilometer railway line complements a visionary transport system that integrates rail, road, and inland water transport, connecting Tema Port to Bupe Port via the Volta Lake. This project, conceived under the administration of His Excellency, President John Akuffo Addo, is a good example of continuity in governance for national development. By reducing our reliance on road transport for long-distance freight and passenger movement, this railway line will address several critical challenges that have hindered Ghana's development. It will decongest significantly our roads, alleviating the heavy burden that has led to severe traffic congestion, the rapid deterioration of road infrastructure, and an alarming increase in road accidents. Furthermore, it will enhance the efficiency of port operations at Tema, minimizing vessel waiting times and container dwelling times, thereby boosting the competitiveness of our ports. The integration of rail and inland water transport will also transform trade and agriculture by lowering freight costs, increasing the viability of agricultural enterprises along the Volta Lake, and facilitating the seamless movement of goods and produce to and from northern Ghana and neighboring landlocked countries. This railway line, therefore, stands as a transformative intervention to address these pressing issues comprehensively. When fully operational, the multimodal network will link the Tema Port to the north-south transport corridor, spanning some 400 kilometers. It will open new opportunities for the movement of fuel, cement, containerized cargo, and agricultural produce. The economic and social benefits of this project are far-reaching and transformative. By alleviating the pressure on our road network, will extend the lifeline of critical routes, including those along the eastern corridor, while simultaneously lowering the cost of transporting bulk goods, agricultural produce, and containers, thereby enhancing business competitiveness. It will offer a reliable and cost-effective transportation alternative for passengers in areas currently underserved by road networks, ensuring greater accessibility and convenience. Moreover, the construction, operation, and maintenance of this railway line will generate significant direct and indirect employment opportunities, uplifting countless Ghanaian households. This project is far more than just a railway line. It is a lifeline that will empower communities, invigorate businesses, and strengthen industries, ultimately making Ghana more resilient and prosperous. Ladies and gentlemen, this ambitious endeavor, financed through an India Exim Bank credit facility at a cost of some $447 million US, is a proud achievement for all Ghanaians. However, its success depends not just on its construction, but also on our collective commitment to safeguard and maintain this critical national asset. I extend a sincere appreciation of the government and people of Ghana to the Indian government and her people for her contribution to the realization of this project. The relations between India and Ghana are excellent, and long may they continue. I extend my deepest gratitude to the chiefs and people of the communities affected by this project. Your patience, cooperation, and sacrifices have been invaluable. As the ultimate beneficiaries of this infrastructure, I urge you to take pride in it and protect it for generations to come. The Tema MPAKADAN railway line is just one piece of a larger puzzle. Guided by our 2020 revised railway master plan, will continue to expand the reach of Ghana's railway network to unlock the full potential of our economy. This is a vision that will require sustained investment, partnerships, and unwavering national will. As I commission this landmark project today, I'm filled with hope for the brighter future that lies ahead for our future. Together, let us continue to build an efficient, interconnected, and prosperous Ghana. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, Mime, Nananum, it is my singular honor and pleasure to declare the Tema MPAKADAN railway line duly commissioned. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make it a great and strong. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. President. God bless you for your service to the Republic of Ghana and humanity. We are reaching to the end of the program. At this juncture, we shall welcome here the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Railway Development Authority, Mrs. Susan Delali Akuffo Addo, to offer a vote of thanks. Let's welcome Mr. and Miss Susan.
Your Excellency, Nana Akuffo Addo.
Central, and then there is the next one is Ashama Station, Afienya Station, and then we have Shah Hill Station, then we have Doyumu Kodiabe, and then it goes to Bom, and then the Atomic. Now we've created a halt. I don't know whether you know about a halt. A halt is a platform where people can get on and off the train. So about 10 stops for the train on this line.
And how many services are you running within a day, or is it?
Okay, so we are going to start with 4 services, and looking at the market, we might increase it to 6. It's likely we'll increase it to 6 because our survey tells us that there are a lot of passengers who want to have the comfort of being DMU, that is the diesel multiple unit train.
And also the capacity.
Okay, so we have 2 trains. One is 200 sitting and standing. The sitting is 115, and the rest is standing. And then the second train is 132 sitting, and the capacity is 220. So the difference is standing. Yes.
After today's inaugural ceremony, when are we likely to see that this services will commence?
Okay, we have a plan of making sure that the services we run will be safe for everybody in terms of the safety campaign. You know, this is an area where almost the entire length train has not gone on before. And looking at the speed of the train, we are carrying out a safety campaign. If you check the advanced social media, mass media, we broadcasting the safety. We have vans going around talking about the safety. If we are able to achieve what we want to achieve, we have a target. After a week, we start the passenger service.
So you don't have a specific day or date that you are starting this day time?
Yes, so we are able to achieve the safety and the security activity. We cannot start.
How do you measure that you've been able to achieve what you want to achieve?
Yes, based on the number of trials we do on the track, we will know how much people are coming on the track and not coming close to the track. Based on the incident, there will be a lot of trials. There will be even free service for certain categories of people. I mean, companies, So then that's when we can measure. In other words, we will not be doing the full speed we are supposed to run. This train is supposed to move at certain times. When I say move at certain times, if it moves at a certain time, there's a time it's supposed to reach, let's say, a few. There's no way you can delay. And I always tell people, look, train is the most efficient way of traveling. If you take a plane, you go to the airport, you have to wait about 2-3 hours before you jump on the train. That is what departure formalities. You get off the plane almost 1 hour before you. But with the train, if it's moving at 9 and you get there at 8:59, you can jump on the train because the door closes at 9. And where you're going, you go.
Share us the features of this particular train.
Okay, so one is a fully modernized, high-tech train. It has Wi-Fi. It has UBS charger ports there. There's a 230 socket there. It has an announcer, we call it passenger information system. With the passenger information system, you will see that you see everything about the train. I'm talking of the speed of the train. You see temperature outside, temperature inside, giving you information about the next station, giving you information about what you know as a passenger on the train. That is the features we have on one. The other one has the 230 volt. It hasn't got the UBS charger. It's also Wi-Fi. But one is more modern. One is like a 2024 model, and one is a 2023 model. So that's what we have. And you find these trains on the European market. I have traveled to Germany and I've seen one of them being used. I have gone to Poland, I have gone to Czech Republic, and I've seen these trains being run. So please, we would urge you to support us to also have a train like what they have there.
Very important is maintenance. Maintenance of these trains. What is your outfit going to put in place to ensure that these trains are well kept?
So for the normally when you have a machine, you have people training your people to be conversant maintaining it. So because we want our staff to develop that culture, we have signed a 5-year contract with the supplier of the train, where they will be with us and we will work with our maintenance team, and then they become conversant with the maintenance. So within the 5 years, we believe that they will work like the way they are supposed to work to maintain this train. This train is supposed to last a minimum 30 years, and we will ensure that we achieve that.
In terms of payment system,
okay. We are going to start manually because we want to start the services. We have the train, but we are in discussions with certain companies where we'll be using a card system. Now, what will happen is when you have a card, you have to top the card with some amount of money, and we will state order. That will come in another campaign, within the course of time. When you load the card, what you do is when you get on the train, not the station, there's a validator that you have to tap the card with. It will then pick your start point. When you are getting off, you have to tap so that it calculates what journey you have done. If you don't tap, it will take the whole journey's fare from that card. So that is what we want to do. It is done everywhere, and that is what we want to do to achieve maximum revenue for the service.
What's the final words, General?
So my final words is, look, we have this beautiful train. The public will also have to support us in running this train. Please, if you see people trying to do what they are not supposed to do, because look, we are having a lot of people trying to destroy this railway line. There are cables being cut. Can you believe that about 3 weeks ago, somebody wanted to remove the whole PIS, Public Information System, and he left it there. I tell you that it's a sabotage. So please, let's all be our neighbor's keeper. Look, this shouldn't be about one party or the other party. I am dealing with everybody. This is for Ghana. And let's look at it and make sure that we protect and keep this thing for the next 30 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Who's this?
Reverend.
Training in Ebefa. Train now. Look at the train. How beautiful. Train the effort. Okay, inside there. I must say, ocean camping. Yes. Into video. Videos like everything will be on recorded. Free Wi-Fi. Okay, here. Yeah, look at the train. Look at how beautiful the train looks like. This is how the train is. Yeah. Train, you see the train meet here. We should train the Nema from the back here. Yeah, from the back here. This is how the train looks like. So wow, okay, wherever that you're watching for this, subscribe to it to get watch TV. This is how the train looks like. Yeah, from the back. And you're back up and they see us. Yeah, and you train back up. Too many more train the see us. Yeah. Yeah, we move here, that's what I've captured for it. Maybe I'll go to the second one, I can show because the other one to be working about. I'm sure, sir. And the people are saying, sir, a vote for Dr. Bawumia is a win. A big win among Ghana because so ultimately Dr. Bawumia, that Miss Sanyama with the long sister, ultimately Doma was the young people I was our president and then the wife and Dr. Bawumia to commission the train. The train is already here. The train is already. This is the train. Look at the view. The view is crazy. We are finding my appointment. I come from my year at was and the train will come and pass on it. I come from my year at was a train before the first one. And yes, train is other the old train road is our road. Yes. The train old road is so my promise they've made a new route for the train to pass. Yes, okay. From afar now now. Because it's a Ghana train Ghana 01 number 1 train. Yes, number 1. I say OBO 1 until number 1. Yeah, back up. So you could see say the train look beautiful and nice. all because of Dr. Bawumia, the digitalization system, any Nanado, a memoir, maybe be everything digital training. If you could see there's another one far away. You could see another ones who are far away. That's the second train so there side you see. So that means they be working in hand and almost a route in the so that way by far away so far. Ultimately from afar, ultimately say the train is there so the chi. I don't know. You could see say there's another one at far end. You could say there's another one at far end. Yeah, let me know your comments. It is possible. Minge Joe Bawumia. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible.